Hey guys, and welcome to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is a video about the brand new trailer to Return to Monkey Island, which Ron Gilbert dropped yesterday, just randomly on Twitter, as he does. Before we go into it though, if this is your first time here on YakWaxLips, I only create adventure game content, things like Broken Sword, all the old stuff, through to brand new things like Return to Monkey Island. So if adventure games are your cup of tea, make sure that you smash that like, hit subscribe for more, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my adventure game videos. Right, so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take a look at the trailer. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to play it, and then we're going to have a look at all the new characters, all the returning characters, the locations, and anything that we can pick up from this trailer, and just let you know my thoughts on it. So let's have a look at the trailer.
Pirating is in my blood, like adrenaline or stale grog. I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen scrapbooks. I've got stories about ships, fights, love, treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But how about one that has all of the above? My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Guybrush Threepwood.
So that was the first official trailer from Return to Monkey Island, and we're going to go through it pretty much scene by scene. So it starts off with the image we've already seen from the previous trailer and on the website, which is of course Melee Island. And let's just move it along a little bit. Deep in the Caribbean, it's classic. Straight away we open to a picture book, storybook, which a lot of you have said the art style actually is reminiscent of a picture book, and let's get that out of the way first. I really like the art style, don't really care, I'm not going to talk about much about that, but there you go. And yeah, it's going to go through Guybrush's adventures over the past couple of games, namely episode 1 and episode 2, like Star Wars apparently. So there we have the rubber chicken with the pulley. It's also really great to hear Dominic Armato voice again, because I mean, in my mind, he is Guybrush Threepwood, and it's the first time that he's worked with Ron, because of course Dominic came in Curse of Monkey Island and then Escape and Tales, and Ron only did the first two. Now this is an interesting page. Now we have a look at Elaine up there, and I'm not sure who that is she's fighting, because in the first two games it's not really she doesn't really sword fight, does she, at all? So that could be an interesting look in her past. Just classics. And of course right up there in the top right we see a little Murray, which again is interesting because at this point in the game, which it's set after Monkey Island 2, Guybrush hasn't met Murray yet. And here we move into what looks like new characters straight away. So if this top right corner here is apparently a bunch of new pirates. What I'm going to be doing in this video as well is looking at the Steam page and the Nintendo page, because that has been brought up as well, and a little bit more information on there than you get in the trailer. And there we go, there is Guybrush all alone on what looks like LeChuck's pretty scary pirate ship.
I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
And there's the story. Finally found the secret of Monkey Island. LeChuck right there. I mean, let's have a quick look at this scene. I mean, it's classic LeChuck colours. It's really vibrant, really, yeah, greens, reds, blacks. He's squeezing what looks like, I don't know, like a squeezy stress toy. It's not a voodoo doll by the looks of it, but have a look around his kind of cavern. It looks like his ship. A few pictures on the wall, looking at some kind of weird map. LeChuck right there. Yeah, it's cool. And yes, Stan is back. There he is, next to poor old Otis, I presume. And it looks kind of like a representation of what the jail on Melee Island is. So Stan has been put into jail, and we'll come to the Steam page on that because it does actually go into that a little bit more. A brand new character. This guy is pulling off part of his face and throwing it in the soup. I mean, I presume he's some kind of weird zombie. We'll find out. Again, really great, vibrant colours. Yeah, I wouldn't like to eat this place, although it's probably more better than Vichyssoise. Voodoo Lady, another classic. And yeah, she's a big part in the entire Monkey Island series, all the way going through to the end of Tales. A big, big part. So how she's utilised in this game will be pretty interesting. And here was a big surprise for me. I wasn't really expecting any of the older characters to come back in quite such a way. I was expecting to have, like, you know, passing comments on them and maybe hellos and all that. But this seems to me to be Carla, the Swordmaster. And here's a big scene from her.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Same voice actress as well, I do believe. And we'll just pause it right there because Guybrush is pretty handy with the sword right there against Carla. And if you'll notice, they are fighting in Governor Marley's mansion right there. There's the classic staircase that he fell down, and I presume there's a hole in the wall here behind the painting. Which, side note, YakWaxLips, just let it sink in, yeah. And here's a look at some new characters. This is a guy that we have seen previously in the previous trailer. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't in the trailer. It was in a screenshot. But there he is. It's Fish of the Day, it says there. And it's Guybrush feeling a little peaky by the looks of it. And some other, possibly Indian. Not really sure. I'm not sure. I think it's a woman. And she's eating, eating fish with a whole bunch of kind of Arctic-looking people there. They've got all the big hoodies on and stuff. Arctic pirates, perhaps. Face off, right there. Face off, LeChuck and Guybrush. And then we have Murray for the first time. Right there he is. Classic Danny Dowk returning with the voice of Murray. This is reminiscent from a scene in the first Monkey Island, Secret of Monkey Island, where Guybrush ends up on Monkey Island and he sees the other guy hanging by a thread, hanging by the rope. Unfortunately, he's looking a little unhealthy. So yeah, this reminds me of that scene. And then these guys back again. I think it looks like some kind of, I don't know, let me know in the comments, guys. It looks like a kind of woman, Indian, but I do think they're from a frozen place, mainly because they've got ice on their heads, ice on their hats, and later on in the trailer you'll just see her sitting on a throne. And this guy as well, looking all kind of, I don't know. And we get the first look at Elaine, and she is in action form yet again. I mean, she looks awesome. That is so cool. And I do believe it's the same voice actress from Monkey Island 1 and 2, I think, that's returning. And what looks like the first gameplay element as such. I was walking along on this beach, and this little note here, this sign, says Marley Foundation. It's got some kind of parrot on top. So whether this is Monkey Island, whether it's a random island, who knows? But there is the Marley Foundation is there. Again, once again, we have Elaine right there, about to face off against the pirate. And in the background, we have the second biggest monkey head I have ever seen. This time really cool, covered in vines. I mean, I really like the look of that. And then over here, what looks like a few potions of sort. I think this pirate here might be one of the trio of pirates we saw previously. I'm not too sure. And here they are, the trio of pirates. Or maybe it's not the same one. And again, coming back to the Steam page, which we'll have a look in a minute, these guys have usurped the previous guys and have taken over, and they're all young and annoying. Those annoying young people that we get these days. So I really like the look of these. Yeah, it's cool. Secret waiting to be discovered. And there we have what looks like Guybrush falling, pushed, kicked, jumping off a cliff. Who knows? And Guybrush doing what he does, which is, you know, being aloof, falling off stuff. I did have quite a look at these scribblings here. I can't really make anything out, though. Monkey Island, 6-minute walk. There we go, underwater. I mean, how many times has Guybrush been underwater now? You tell me. Let me know in the comments. It's a lot. And again, this is a guy that we saw from a previous screenshot, which is the, I think it's a clock shop, perhaps, in Melee. Not sure what he's doing right there. There is a book there which looks like you definitely need that. So we'll have to find out about that. Nice little parrot and a family portrait, perhaps. And there's Guybrush throwing a lime, maybe? I don't know, onto a ship. I really like these signs on here. Like, don't go down, up, left, right, stop. Yeah, it's really cool. And if you notice right at the bottom there, what looks like Murray strapped to a boat. Or maybe he's jumping off this boat onto that boat. Who knows? And there's a really cool symbol there. Not sure about these guys. This is the first time we've seen them. And Wally, yes, it's a fan favourite. Wally is back. I did not know this. And it's exciting to see that he looks happy. He's got his map. He's got his monocle. He's hopefully forgiven the things that happened to him in Monkey Island 2. Because, let's face it, we all spat in his face, didn't we? And LeChuck again, which is in a forest. And this is the dude that we saw in the very, very first teaser trailer. And by the looks of it, a couple of rabbits, nice little squirrel going on right there. And again, a return to old school Melee Island with the lookout. I quite like the look of this render, the way that they've changed this guy's look. In the first one, I always thought he was really, really old. This guy doesn't look as old. And then, yeah, of course, we've got a cameo from Cedric the Owl. And here's that scene that I mentioned where, yeah, the Ice Queen, I guess I'm going to call her, is in a very icy palace on a throne with a parrot. Yeah, I've got an idea about where this island is, and I'll come to that at the end. And we're back in the Scum Bar. Now, I really, really like this scene because obviously it evokes nostalgia. You've got the chef there who's running around like a crazy person. But right in the back there, you've got Cobb. Of course, we're going to ask him about Loom. And if there is not an option to ask him about Loom, I will consider the game a failure. And there's a whole bunch of pirates here, which we haven't come across before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting right there. And this seems to be on fire. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like a cake or a dress. No, let me know in the comments what you think that is. And LeChuck looking mean and angry. And then return to Monkey Island, back to the start. There you go. And of course, wishlist now, which you can go over to Steam and wishlist. I'll leave the links down below. But it's also coming out on the Nintendo Switch, presumably at the same time. So that was Return to Monkey Island, the first look at the trailer. Dissected it a little bit. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Now we're just going to go quickly through the Steam page because like I said, there are a few little pieces there that I'm going to take out. And also, if you haven't looked at the website, it has been updated. So if you head to returntomonkeyisland.com, there's a fabulous interactive chat that you can have with Stan. And he tells you all about what's expected in the game in a kind of Stan way. It's very funny, it's very humorous, it's done very well. So again, have a look at that. A lot of the information from Steam page is added, is on the website, and Stan talks about that. So let's just head quickly to the Steam page. Okay, so here we can see the screenshots on it, and you can see the trailer there. Make sure that you do go ahead and wishlist it. I've obviously done that already. So about this game, I'm not going to run through it from top to bottom because you can read it for yourself. But essentially, I'm going to pick out the exciting parts. It is a return to point-and-click swashbuckling. It's bringing classic point-and-click gameplay to the modern day. Intrepid pirates will solve puzzles and explore islands. with reactive dialogue trees. It says context-sensitive interactions, which makes me think that if you're hovering over something, it'll change relative to the context of where you are in the story, perhaps. Don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Navigate the sometimes friendly confines of Melee Island, a familiar place that finds itself under new management by leaders who have put the squeeze on old friends and new faces. So this goes back to those 3 pirates, I do believe. Venture out into uncharted lands like the aptly named Terror Island and the chilling outposts of Bermuda. Now I'm expecting that place where the Ice Queen is to be Bermuda. Let me know in the comments if you agree. And it's created by the legendary crew. You've got Ron Gilbert, you've got Dave Grossman, art director Rex Krell, and Peter McConnell, Michael Land, and Clint Bajakian doing the music. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Are you excited by the game? Let me know if there's anything that I've missed in the trailer. And no doubt when it comes out, I will be doing a full extensive review, maybe a let's play. If you have enjoyed my adventure game content, then I do actually have a Patreon if you want to go and support me over there. Really appreciate it. And like I said, give this video a like, and it will go to more people in the algorithm and show them more about Return to Monkey Island. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now. Take care.